Hey everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Daniel Sunsor. Today we are going through the new test ROM update notes for the spring 2024 updates. It's officially out. Test ROM is out. It's live. You guys can download it and sign in and play all the new stuff. And I've already been through it. I went online and went through the update notes, and it's a decent update. Like, we've got a lot of good stuff. But before we start, I just want to say make sure to subscribe, like, comment, let me know about what you think in this new update. Tell me your thoughts, tell me your comments, tell me your suggestions, and all that. And also, don't forget to join the Discord server. The link is in the description. But yeah, lots of stuff to go through. We're just gonna be reading through all of this that are in the update notes, and I'll be doing separate videos for each update. There's a lot to go through. It's a long update notes list of update notes. But before we start, just make sure it is test realm. Make sure to know that like things can change. Nothing in here is permanent until it goes to live realm. But yeah, everything is subject to change. So here we go. Test realm update notes. They're calling it the Portal of Peril game update. I don't know if the game is a bit too loud, so I'm just gonna turn it down on my end. Hopefully you guys can still hear the sound, but it's okay. So yeah, so they're trying to push this new thing that's in the fairgrounds in this update. It's called Portal of the Peril. What it is, it's basically a event where it runs once a full week, once a month. It's basically a free way for people to do the housing gauntlets that were only available through the gauntlets. So this way, there's a new tent in the fairgrounds right by in the commons, and it's called Portal of the Peril. And every month for 1 week they run a gauntlet, which could be, right now I think it's the Sinbad one that's on test realm, and they're going to be switching it, I assume, every month for yeah, right now features the Sinbad and Iron Sultan gauntlet. They're going to be switching it around. Maybe the Croc one the Doom Croc gauntlet, I think it's called. There's also the new one, the Crocodile one. I forgot what they're called. There's also the Train one. I completely forgot what they're called by memory. So yeah, they're going to be switching them every month for 1 week. This portal features 3 tiers at level 50, 100, and a new tier at 150. I think most of these gauntlets, if they're housing gauntlets, they're level 100 max. So I'm assuming the new tier level 150 is a bit harder, probably like more harder cheats, more health for their mobs and all that. The regular 150 and 100 tiers are the same. The new level 150 tiers has variations of traditional monsters, including new monstrology entries for monsters in this tier. So that's fun for people who do monstrology. One cool thing about this update is that if you're in the team of 4 and one person's level 50, one person's level like 75 or 86, and like the highest person is level 150 or 170, it'll like switch everybody's level. It'll scale them up to level 150 because that's the highest person's level 170. So that's really cool. So like you can't assume that if you go in with a level 150, if you go in with a level 50, you're going to get the tier 51. It's just going to scale everybody up to the highest level player. So that's pretty cool. Players can claim up to 3 portal passes per day. It's just like Decathlon, how you could claim 3 credits. You could only do this 3 times a day per character. I assume it's per character because it says here allowing them to run the gauntlet up to 3 times a day on their chosen characters. I'm not too sure if it's an account thing or a character thing, but we'll test it out whenever I do in the future video. But yeah, it's just like Decathlon, how you claim 3 credits a day. This is how that works. 3 credits a day on a certain character, which gives you up to 21 times, or maybe 24, because it only runs for 1 week, so that's 7 days to 8 days. It depends. If you do 8, that means you'd have to do it like early morning of the day that's going to switch off, because usually I think like when it comes to like Decathlon, like events or member benefits even, you can still do it on the day that's going to end, but right before morning of that day. So it could get you up to 8 days, to be honest. So 24 times per character, hopefully, or just per account. I'm not too sure about that yet, so that's pretty cool. Players can expect a mix of traditional and new loot. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to check that out. I wonder what new loot it is. Each one will also learn players fortune coins and peril points, so that they can trade into Madame Madga's cauldron and for even more rewards. I kind of looked into this. Madame Cauldre is an NPC that like explains what the Portal of Peril event is. It says event. I'm assuming I wonder if it's like a points event, just like the Beast Moon or stuff like that. I'm curious, so we'll see. So that's that. Moving on, there's a new gauntlet. Every spring there's a new gauntlet, similar to like whatever this is, like the Sinbad one. This is a new gauntlet, which I assume there's gonna be a pack related to this to get the reagents. Yeah, you could right now on Test One you could go ahead and craft this from the crafter in Ravenwood, I assume. And there's also a I forgot which character it is. Oh, right here, Hephaestus in the comments to get the reagents just to craft in Test Realm, to make it easy for you. But in Live Realm, you will have to buy the pack and get the reagents to craft it. So that's pretty cool. It's a new dungeon. Apparently, there's puzzles and really cool things and battles. I've heard really good things about this dungeon. Deep beneath Aquilus cobblestones lies the library of unstable magic, hidden away for containment and protection. But knowledge is like the moon; it cannot be hidden forever. A bibliomancer, enticed and by promises of great power with the ancient library, has traveled to Aquila to steal its secret for himself. So this is an interesting story. Track the bibliomancer through the forbidden library, solving puzzles and battling its ancient defenders in order to stop him from whatever the library, blah blah blah. This year, the Housing Gauntlet offers more than just combat. We've incorporated a few puzzles as well. Please submit all your feedback so we can make sure the puzzles are clear and fun. Yeah, so there's more details here. There are 4 main puzzle rooms. I'm so excited for this because like we haven't had like a little puzzle kind of thing in so long. So this dungeon, I'm kind of excited to see how this dungeon works out. 4 main puzzle rooms, each with combat state and the puzzle state that randomly selects when you enter the sigil. This means each run will feature a different combination of puzzles and enemies to fight. Play the gauntlet multiple times to try them all. So it's not like a one same thing over and over, so it kind of like switches on you. So that's pretty cool to see. Like I can't wait to look more into this in the future video. Yeah. And then the new thing is Pixie Post. This is kind of like having your own like Gmail or Hotmail in Wiz. So like while your friends are offline, you could literally send them mail and like text messages to them. Here at King's Isle, we've been training Pixies to deliver messages. Every time they deliver a message successfully, we reward them with Pixie Stick Snacks. That's pretty cute. That's so funny how they worded that. So yeah, so like there's this new feature where it's like Pixie Post Mail. It's right where the Adventures tab is. Or like to send mail, you would have to open your friend in the friends list right here and click send mail, and this would pop up. It'll tell you, I think that's when you receive a message. Right here, to your friend, and then the appointment time or date, and then let's play, and you can do the subject whatever you want, and then like write a message that you want. It does cost gold. It costs 250 gold. Also, I'm just like summarizing all this stuff, so I hope you guys can like, you could also read it. I'll have the link in the description, but you could also read it. I'm just summarizing everything for you guys. I've already read through everything. So yeah, you could just literally like type in like the subject and like who do you want to go to, and then type in the message. So while I was in chat and on stream checking this out, I sent a message to Gume, and it was so funny. I clicked his character, clicked send mail, made a subject, and typed in one thing, and then sent it to him. And there's like a little cool animation that you get when you send a post mail. You can only send up to 6 Pixie Post messages a day, each character. So per character, you could send 6. This also includes replies, by the way. So like if somebody sends you a message and then you want to reply, that counts as part of your 6, which I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I hope it could change, because I think replies are a bit, because like you just want to keep replying to them, no? Like I don't know. Maybe they could raise this up to 6, or to 10 at least, hopefully. But we'll see. But yeah, it does cost 250 gold per message, which is not bad. 250 gold is not bad at all. They expire after 10 days. You may delete messages anytime with a delete mail button. Pretty simple. Reply. Yep. There's also a button to ignore the character that sent the message. Ignoring the character will mean that you no longer are friends with that wizard. And you could also send guild messages as well. So if you have like in your guild, if you have perms to send messages, that's really cool, because then you can send a message to your entire guild. I assume it would count it as 1 for your entire guild. Anyone in the guild or adventure party may send Pixie Post message by clicking on a fellow wizard's name or roster. Yeah. Players with a messenger permission in a guild may send Pixie post messages to everyone with filtered chat or open chat in the guild. See? So this would be a really cool feature if you're planning on doing raids or museum farming. You could, like, the leader or anybody with a message permission could type in the guild message Pixie post and say, hey, we're meeting on this day, on this time. Please check Discord for more information, to do a raid or to farm for museum and all that. So that's pretty cool. I like that feature. Anyone in an adventure party may send Pixie post messages to everyone in the party with filtered chat, or yep, same thing. Finally, when you receive a new message, a notification will appear on the left side of the screen, and the social window button changes how to show you the new message. So yeah, whenever you get a reply, just like how you like get items dropped when you finish the battle, you'll get a new like pop-up, just like the gift box as well. You just click it and the new message will show up, which is really cool. It's really awesome. And then there's Quest Finder, Quest Friend Finder. So this is a new thing that they implemented where like it'll be easier for you guys to find friends if you're questing around and seeing like if you are bored by yourself and you just want to have a friend with you and you guys can quest together. This is really cool because it's a new feature that lets you see who's around the same quest as you. I think not exactly the same quest, but like who's around you. And after you request to be a friend with them, just hang on, let me see. The button to start Quest Finder can be found on the Friendly Players tab in Social window. First, if you're not already a friendly player, you will be asked to become a friendly player. You must be a friendly player to use this quest. Easy stuff to do. If you want to be a friendly player, there's a button that just says make me a friendly player. Simple stuff. Quest Finder asks the other friendly players in your world if they would like to join you for questing. After you click a person, it's going to ask them if you could join them. If they say yes, you are added to a group with them, and they are teleported to you. If you're not on the same quest, help the wizard who is further behind catch up to you, so you could be on the same quest. You may turn off Quest Finder by clicking the button again, or it will automatically turn off if you're in a group, if your group is full, or if you teleport to a different world. Easy stuff, straightforward. Same thing in the Adventures tab. If you're a friendly player, you could click on somebody. It's gonna pop up saying somebody wants to be your friendly quest thing, and then if they say yes, teleport to me. If you're willing, they'll teleport you to them, and you guys just quest. Here, yes, teleport to me. You're added to a group, and the player is looking to quest and teleport to them. No, ask tomorrow. Don't ask me again for 24 hours. Simple stuff. Straightforward. And then after you get into a quest finder, if you find a quest, then you guys will be together for it. Yeah. If you close the Quest Finder request window by clicking red X, you won't be bothered again for 6 hours. So yeah, so that's pretty cool so far. Exciting stuff. If you are looking to quest with somebody, you just have to. It's an easy way to do that now. But yeah, if you're like in a few quests behind the person that you requested with, they could help you, or vice versa. So that's pretty cool. Exciting stuff. Next. Spell card inspect. This is really cool for PvE players, or literally anybody, because now with the new spells that have been coming out, it's a lot harder to read with all the like icons and stuff like that. So this is really helpful when it comes to like understanding what a spell does. So now, just like with gear inspect, you could right click a spell and it'll give you a full description of what it says, and then you could mouse over the icons and it'll tell you what they are. So if I were to be online right now, and then, well, I am online, but if I were to switch, and I could show you, but I'll do this in a separate video, you could easily just like mouse over, say for example, the ice icon, and it'll tell me ice school. Or like if you mouse over the little like fist icon, it'll tell me that's damage. So it's easier to read, very much like a lot easier to understand. One thing to note is that you can't do this on while you're in battle, because the main feature is if you right click while you're in battle, it'll discard the card. So I don't know if they're working on it to make it be available in battle or not, but like right now it's not in battle. So like it's better if you inspect the card before you go into the battle, so you know what you're using. Yeah. And I don't think they've done it on all spells yet. I think they're still rolling them out because there's a lot of spells to do this on. So yeah. Batch improvements. This is a new thing that I didn't expect to get in this updates. Again, we'll go through it in a separate video, like each thing, but we're just summarizing through right now. They literally cleaned this up a lot. Right now, if you get a new badge on a certain day, there's going to be a whole new tab just for the new badges that you got that day. But it should be somewhere here. New badge notification. Yeah, so badges, everyone loves badges, and now we're making them more achievable and rewarding than ever. Badge rewards. They did add badge rewards. So like if you were to go to your badge list right now, and then there's a little icon of a gift like right there, you click that and then you get a reward. I assume golden skeleton keys are one of them because from this picture it shows. So that's pretty cool. I wonder what else they could provide. That's a new way of getting gold keys, by the way, so that's awesome. Yeah, badge rewards, extra credit badges. Many existing badges have been marked as extra credit. This means these badges no longer count towards your total badges completion on any category. Badges with this mark include that are retired, leaderboard based, and too long to acquire. An example for this is previous PvP badges, like from different ages. I know I have PvP age 2, 3, and 4 badges, or 1, 2, and 3. So those are retired. Nobody can get them anymore, so that's where they would be. They would be in extra credit badges. Some other stuff also are part of this, but I completely forgot what. And they'll be purple in the new badge extra credit category. Overcounting badges. Badges with count like Beast Moon Hero or Undead Executioner will now keep counting even after you earn the badge with the highest count. Some overcounted badges may have a recurring reward you could claim. Interesting. Player inspect. Ever seen someone wear a super cool badge and you'd be like 1 in a million? Now you can click on the player and there's an icon at the bottom right that will show you the badge description of the badge that is displaying. Again, I'll show this in a separate video, but it's pretty much I think it's only if you have them added. I tried it on a friend to see if I could see it while not having them added, and it wouldn't show. But if you do have them added, right under the send mail icon, when you click on them, there should be a badge inspect, so you could click that and then you'll see how they got that badge. New badge category. A new badge category contains all the badges you've earned in the last day. Yeah, see, that's pretty cool. Equipping a badge. Equip badges now display a fist icon. So just like how you equip any other gear, now you get a fist icon. New badge notification. When you earn a new badge notification is displayed on the left side of the screen. I haven't seen this yet, so I'm excited to see if there's a new badge that we could easily get. Yeah. Badge shortcuts. I haven't seen this either yet. The Angler Tome, Pet Tome, Beast Form upgrades, PvP League window, Castle Tours, and Monstrology Tome now have a button shortcut to their badge category. Not sure where this is. But my favorite thing now is that there's badge leaderboard, which is really cool. Have you ever wondered which character have earned the most badges? Visit the gold cap in the Arcana to find out. I think this is based, well, right now because it's on Test Realm, it's only the people that have logged in Test Realm. I don't think it's a realm thing. I think it's a wide like game thing. So yeah, you could go to the Arcanum and visit Gold Cap, and then there's a list of like names, their level, like school, and how many badges they have. And like it's based on like number 1 is the person with the most badges earned. So that's pretty cool. Arc 2 Spellaments. There is now Arc 2 Spellaments. Basically from level 7 pips to 10 and King Artorias. They have a new Spellament paths. Main thing to note is that top path is mainly PvE, bottom path is mainly PvP. Me being a PvE player, I'm always going to go top path because like everything else is kind of like too much in PvE. But yeah, there's different schools, Fire Dragon, Medusa, like they all have new Spellman paths. You guys can check those out. The Hephaestus in Commons does sell Spellaments just for test realms for you to test out. You guys can check that out and then upgrade your spells to see like what your favorite path is. It's pretty straightforward. We all know about Spellaments. These can also be retrieved by Pet Retriever Adventure Powers, Cantrip Chest, Main and Side Quest Rewards, Crying Sky Raid, and various bosses throughout Arc 2 worlds now available at any level. My new favorite thing is the scales of knowledge regarding Spellaments. So now, if you were to go, if you're level like 170 or anything higher, where like you previously couldn't get Arc 1 spells by doing the battles, you could go back to those like dungeons or battles, and then there's this like tome kind of thing, like a book where you press X, and then it'll scale you down to that certain level. So I tested out with Jade Palace. This is the Jade Oni. You basically go inside the Jade Oni dungeon in the Jade Palace, and press X on the book, and then it'll give you an elixir for an hour that will scale you to level 170 levels. Scaling means that you can only use spells that are available up to until that world. So until Mushu, which is level 40. And then Dragon Spire would be level 50. Up to level 50. So you can't use up to like Dragon Spire or Celestia is where you could start using them. But Dragon Spire and before, you can't use any like astral spells because those won't work because you can't use those. Yeah, and then I assume astral spells begin after Celestia, so you could use in Celestia you could use Colossus, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so these are the different like encounters that offer scales of knowledge support, so that's pretty cool. And while you do these battles, you also get spellments for those worlds. So Arc 1 spellments will be from Crocotopia to Dragonspire, and Arc 2 spellments would be from Celestia to Chrysalis. And yeah. Note the art and in-game tutorial for skills are currently in work progress and will be implemented as soon as possible. So that's pretty cool. Cross training. Yeah, most of the spells you can now train them from the school, each school's specific spell. So yeah, rank 10 spells can now be acquired at level 80 rather than level 88. So if you want Sabretooth, you'd have to go to Alhazred and learn all the other spells before Sabretooth, and in order for you to get Sabretooth, you have to get them all. So yeah. I noticed with the tier 2, like the bottom tier for spells for PvP, most of the AoEs are now not all. They don't hit all unless you choose them all, and then the more you choose, the less damage it'll do. So that's pretty much it. Divided damage, selected target, and area affected. So yeah. The known test. This is a known test run bug. The conditional part. Oh my god, I can't English. The conditional portion of the spells will not execute on spells with this new functionality. So yeah. Event spell elements. Arc 2 spells aren't the only spells that get to join the Spellmental Funds. Several event spell elements have also received additional paths for more in the future. So yeah. Okay, new Montrology spells. There's Spider, Colossus, and Equine. I think that's like horses, so that's pretty cool. You guys can go train that up by Burke, Monstrologist Burke. I assume in Zafaria. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Cosmetic items. This is interesting because it says here it's not going to be added to Test Realm. This is only for testing and won't be added to Live Realm, sorry. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I like it because you could choose different emotes that you couldn't do before to be your victory dance. So after you finish the battle, you do that one little dance. You could choose to you could switch it around, and it could be part of your set and stuff like that. But like right now, there's no way of like using your emotes while you're not doing anything. Well, say for example, just hanging in the commons, you can't use emotes. You just can't. But I think that's an update for later on, because this button right here is not in the test realm yet. Just this one is, which is equip as your victory dance. I assume this button means that you could equip it for you to try it while you're not doing anything. So that's interesting. So yeah, so your emotes and your victory dances and teleport effects are now items. So that's interesting to see. And you could actually trash them, which is kind of scary. I wish they would get rid of the trash button for emotes and thing. And I don't think there should be a limit. Just because like emotes, there's a lot of emotes out there, and like people are constantly getting them and all that. I hoard emotes and teleporter effects because I get the Skull of Fortune every season. So yeah. My only thing is that let us use them while we're not doing anything, and let's not be able to trash them. Like I know you could lock them, but I don't want to accidentally trash an emote or a teleport effect, because most of the time you paid for that with crowns probably. So yeah. New beast forms, Ninja Ice Pig, Storm Colossus, and these are the new gold idols that are coming to Mayhem and the Hunt for May, June, and July. Pretty straightforward. Advanced content changes. So this was interesting. Several spells are now banned in advanced content. All top path AoEs, which means all like PvE AoEs that are in the top path trained. Most of them are top path stuff. So like all these spells, top paths, are not allowed in advanced content. So that's interesting. Numerous bottom path spell effects has been changed. These are previous, and these are spell myths pretty much. This is what new spells have changed, so you guys can check it out. Guild changes. So previously, the number of characters allowed in the guild has been was 50. Now it's 60. All museum appointments has been added to guild messages. A new museum appointment, sorry. Picked up items in the guild conservatory will no longer pick up all items. These are guild like bugs and stuff like that. A new guild key permission is a thing. Keymaster has been added. Only players with the Keymaster permission can open the raid gates and museum prima magnets. This is really cool because you might have that one person that might get a raid gate key and like a museum key, and they would just like use it, and then you guys would have to like wait another week or 2 days to do it again, and because like without planning anything. So that's kind of like, this is a new feature to keep things straight. If you're in a guild cooldown now, it starts when you join a guild instead of when you leave it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, if you're not in a guild and you have a guild cooldown, it's displayed on the guild tab, all the other stuff. And these are some little miscellaneous stuff. Added 5 minutes to the start of the Azteca raid. New Arc Mastery pet talent has been added to upcoming pets. That's pretty cool. This is the crafter by that fountain in the shopping district with the gauntlets. You could now craft the aqua reagents, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The treasure card display can now be used in advanced housing. House guests will stack during placement. I'm not too sure what this means. I want to test that out, but we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a big update. It's pretty fun, exciting. Can't wait to see everything in this update. Can't wait to try the new gauntlet. Again, I will be making new videos for everything regarding this update, each thing, Pixie posts and all that. So that's awesome. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this new updates. Put some comments and let me read them. I hope you guys like it. It seems like it's pretty fun. I like this Port of Peril thing, pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Like, there's a lot to go through. Expect new videos to be uploaded regarding this update. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.